Yeah, the top three ingredients for successful partnering or effective partnering, I would say the first is not only a recognition and acceptance of diversity, but really embracing and seeking out diversity in your partnership. I think that that's the real value of partnering. That's why we do it, is because we want to see a problem from multiple facets, from multiple lenses, from multiple perspectives, so that the outcome is a richer understanding of that problem and a more coherent way of addressing it. The second, I would say, is engaging in generative dialogue. Engaging multiple perspectives means that you will likely run into conflict. You can't expect to engage in dialogue that only centers around having a common agenda, a common purpose, a common way of seeing the world. And in fact, you don't want that. But that does mean that we have to find ways of engaging conflict, not as a negative element, but as something that can positively drive you collectively towards a better way of understanding the work that you're doing. The third aspect is, I think, challenging yourselves to show up differently. Often I've seen in attempts to engage in a partnering process, engage in a collaborative exercise, we fall back to traditional ways of shaping those partnerships through terms of reference and very rigid governance structures that have clear roles and punitive measures outlined for when people don't perform those roles. And I think part of an effective partnership is seeing that and choosing a different way of being together that really harnesses the potential of the people in the room and moves them to working in a way that's responsive to the system that they're trying to change. What makes a good partner, I think, is an openness to the process and the relationship. I think that so often we enter into partnerships with a set of ideas, a set of beliefs of how the world works and what the solutions to these complex and deeply contested problems are. And a good partner comes into that space with a willingness for those beliefs to be changed. And associated to that, I would say also a willingness to be challenged, not by individuals and not through conflict, but be challenged to explore new ways of showing up for which there's often no guideline or framework to guide you. Engaging with uncertainty, being comfortable to say, I actually don't know what to do next. There's no clear answer here, and allowing the partnership to grapple together with that uncertainty. It takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of bravery to be able to do that. But personally, where I've engaged in those processes, I found it so deeply rewarding.